Hello,
Hi.
friends.
Oh,
My
wow.
children are about to be disowned.
Oh, no, what they do this time?
I told them to go get their older brother. They're like, why don't you just text him?
Ugh.
Because I'm in the middle of something.
Because I asked you to do a thing for me. Is this like when you tell your kid to go get another kid and they just scream their name really loud and you're like, if that's what I wanted, I would have done it myself.
Yes, but mine know that they're not allowed to do that because I have a headache. Because if I didn't have a headache, I would just yell.
Now I get out of the catharsis of screaming.
You need those electric doorbells. I seen a mom on like somebody share it where she had 3 kids. So she had like 3 doorbells in her kitchen, and when it was like time to call the kids down for something, she would just like hit their doorbells and it would ring in their room. So they knew that she wanted them to come out.
We actually got these to try out. We got a set of 3, one for in here, one for my room, and then there's one upstairs. But the one upstairs, because of the way the hallway is shaped, keeps getting knocked out of the wall. So it makes it pointless.
Fair
can you
enough.
bring me my medicine and a drink? Mom. What?
Half apple.
Yes.
Can I also have an apple?
Yes. The middle one has been saying mom in a desperate plea as if I've ignored him his entire life for the past like 30 minutes every time he wants something. I'm about ready to lose that one. Hi everybody, how are you? How was your weekend? How was your weekend?
That's about to be the one that gets out.
I've been so stressed.
Um,
I'm setting up a poll and then I will show the hellos.
My weekend was pretty okay. In case anyone hasn't noticed, my screen looks different.
Yes.
Me and my roommate rearranged my room. It was quite stressful because I forgot to measure things. And then like literally in the middle, we were like, I was like, oh no, I didn't measure my desk. Will it fit? Because I have a large desk. It fits perfectly. Like there's no room between my bed and my desk because it fits perfect. And luckily my desk is on filing cabinets, so like I can pull them in if I got to.
Better than being too big.
Oh yeah. No, it was a stress bus for a hot minute. And like my roommate, I love him so much. He's so calm during this as I'm literally freaking out. He's just like, all right, cool. We gotta put it back. We'll put it back. It's fine.
I don't want it though.
Yeah. I literally like I was so excited. Oh, and also now I have a mini fridge in my room too. Oh, little baby.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah.
I had a super busy weekend. I did lots of chores around the house and lots of cookie baking, and I had to rescue half of a candy cane from my dog's fur.
Oh no.
Okay.
It had to have been there for days. Like, my nibblings were here on Thursday, and I wasn't home. Hello, be quiet, Julie. But my nibblings were here on Thursday, and I wasn't home. And when I went to brush him on Saturday, which is like a normal during this time of year because I have Australian Shepherds and they shed like crazy.
Yeah.
I was like brushing by his leg, and I was like, what is this in your leg hair? And I like start looking at it, and I seen the red, and I was like, are you bleeding? And I'm like, it's a candy cane. Like
I can see how you would think that though.
Yeah, same.
Just like right up against his skin, wrapped in hair. I had to cut it out. It was like,
you're like, bloody. How long has this been here? Why didn't you tell me?
what is wrong with you, child? You know he had to have been snacking on it and like getting it wet, and then it got stuck in his fur.
Yep.
Child.
Between him and the kids, you know.
Pleasure movie.
We have huskies, so yeah, I feel that. Luckily, their fur is not as long, so if there's anything stuck to it, we could be like, what is this? Shwink!
A drink too. My medicine's not in here.
Sam can't tell you how her weekend was because
I can't exist right now.
She is not existing currently.
Hi. Hello, everyone. Yep, the mom life. everything was fine-ish until like 15 minutes ago. Hi. Plot twist. It's been there since last Christmas.
Knowing Flash, it's possible.
He's been secretly hiding it from you for all year just to savor it.
There's a poll for the length duration of our first sprint.
I've been waiting for that poster to fall. Sorry, everybody.
What
It
anime boy was that?
So this is from Seven Deadly Sins.
Okay.
I have posters up, but like the poster stick like tape I put up sucks, and all of them have been falling, and I'm like this close to just get rid of all of them. I'm so close. There's only like 2 I want to keep.
Have you tried the it's like the 3M stuff that's like the poster squares?
That's not the squares, but I have the poster tape from 3M.
I do the poster squares. You know what? I might have bought mine from the Dollar Tree, actually.
Ooh, I may try that because like they've been all slowly falling. So for some reason, only 3 are still up, and I don't know how. But I'm like just this close, like just like all of you except for 2. Get out.
Yeah, I bought. It's like a sheet, and they're cut into little squares, and you peel them off. And that's how I hang up a lot of my unframed artwork.
Yeah, because it's just like I love them, but when you fight them for so long, you know, it's just like, are you worth it?
Is it worth the fight?
Yeah, is it worth the struggle bus I'm currently on? Where is that?
The answer is no, but
No, it's not.
hi, Kelly. Welcome to the crazy.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's scotch. It's this stuff.
Scotch.
Don't ever use this.
Gross.
It is atrocious. So I'll try the 3M. I'll have to go to the dollar store like tomorrow after work. Try that.
I think I think all my children are just ready for a vacation from school.
It's only Monday.
It's been almost a whole semester.
It's only Monday. When's their last day of school?
In school, they're fine. It's when they come home, they're like snippy at each other, and they start picking fights with each other now. And that usually like starts happening before the end of the semester. And I think it's just because they're so socially tapped out at school that they just don't have the energy to be nice to each other. They're just like meh. Plus they're siblings, so it's like, hey, you should be nice to your sibling, but at the end of the day, they're still gonna love you. So if you can be snippy with somebody, that's who you be snippy with.
Yeah.
But
you're stuck with me for the rest of your life, bitch. Get over it.
But like when they start getting like that, I just make them go hang out by themselves in their separate rooms, and it works. Because I'll be like, why don't you go watch a movie in your room? And they're like, okay. Because I think they forget that they don't actually have to be together 24/7. Like they forget that they do in fact have their own spaces. And I'm like, I know. It's a wonder. It's a marvel. It's my gift to you.
Enjoy it.
As per usual for children. Well, like I never had my own bedroom in the entirety of my 32 years upon this earth. Still do not have my own room. So when we were looking for a house, I was like, 4 bedrooms or bust. Like,
4 or bust, I'm out. You got
like
3.
It's like, and I was not under any illusions that it's like, oh, well, this is just, your first house. And I'm like, no, it's been my parents' house that we were going to move out of since I was 5. They still live there. Have you tried this new thing called being alone? It works marvels for your social energy pack.
It's so great. I love being alone. It's so fun. Until it's not.
It doesn't help that one of my children is a weird social paradox to himself, because like he'll be so full of energy and he wants to be playful and he like wants to play around, but the moment anybody does something that's slightly just not okay, the world is ended and he's just done with people and just no, you are now the worst person. He cannot stand you. It is the Gemini test.
Is that the Gemini? Because I feel like you just called me out.
I saw your face changing. because
I feel like that's your Gemini child because I
that is
feel like that's me.
100%. And that's the mood that my poor Gemini is in today. But my my poor Libra does not handle that well at all. He takes it so much to heart. My Sagittarius gives no fucks. It's just like, leave me the fuck alone.
Leave me alone.
The moment she's done,
No.
she's like, no, I don't need either of you.
Get out of here.
I definitely have those days where I'm like, I need social interaction, but it needs to be the exact social interaction that I want, or I don't want any at all.
Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I feel
And it's
that.
like my oldest is like, oh, you want to be playful, you want to play around. Then he'll try to be silly in a way that would normally amuse his brother. And then my Gemini is just like, no, I hate you now.
Yeah. I hate you.
And my poor Libra is just like, what did I do? He gets so hurt. And I'm like,
This is it exactly. This is exactly it.
I have a
Technically did
throwaway
nothing.
character idea for your shifter book. A scrappy, lanky pit fighter who will mess you up and whose shifter form is a house cat. I would, however, I've come to realize I have too many cats. I need other things.
I
I
have too
never
many
had
cats.
too many cats.
Yeah.
I have a jaguar, I have a tiger, I have a cheetah. Comparatively, the other shifters I have are a kangaroo, a will not be disclosed, and maybe a porcupine or a rabbit. I haven't decided yet. I am now also at a crossroads where most of my antagonistic shifters are all herbivores. And I'm like, what does this say about me? We should do our intros. We can never have too many.
Right. Never have too many cats. Did you say the word intros?
I did. In my defense, Fox, I barely existed the first 6 minutes. My internal clock is off.
I do just want to say before intros, there was a book at the very end. The author mentioned shark shifters, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I have so many questions.
I have
First of all,
Bruce for that.
it's like, what kind of shifter? Are they anthropomorphic or are they just sharks but bigger? How do they swim? What's their? I was so upset because I'm like, well, I'm so intrigued by this. And just nothing.
That's what Bruce is for.
No, well, you do
Fish
have
for
Bruce.
friends, not food.
What kind of name is Bruce anyway?
Wow. Anywho, hello friends. I am Jess, aka the Hexed Library. And on my channel, I post reading, writing, book, and planner related content. I forgot what I do. Right now I'm currently in the middle of doing Advent, so it's a video every day. And on Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because I'm old and I have to start earlier. I've been doing live sprints. So, also, Sam and I are the creators of the Worldwide Writeathon, which is now being rebranded as the Storyteller's Hearth. And we have a live show coming up in about 9 days. And
We will have a new elevator pitch by then.
We'll have a new elevator pitch by then, and we will be updating all of our branding. And you can come hang out with us and do sprints while we update branding. That's on the 14th, and we didn't decide a time yet, but we will. And
After your work, I think.
After work sometime.
7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, probably.
Probably, because that's what time we always do. And
you can't stay up later, and you can't get home earlier. we're pretty stuck.
It's pretty sad.
The time.
That's what it is, and that's me. So Cody.
Hello, hi everybody. I'm a bit nerfed today. It's fine. This is my emotional support bear. I love him because his paw says BAP, which is Build-A-Bear. But I just like to think of BAP because he baps all the emotions away. And I'm just here. I'm just existing. I'm vibing. And that's it.
Hi, I'm Writing Mom Samantha on Nasset. This is my channel where I talk about writer things, parent things, and writer-parent things. On here for the rest of the year, I will be doing write-ins because your girl does not have the energy to do any other kind of stream except our holiday bash. The date, we are still deciding. I think this is the third one. The third?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is the third year we're doing the holiday bash. It'll be me and all the regulars, sans our dear Hexed Library, because she can't party hardy like that anymore. I'm old. Not at the time of night I do it.
Here's a box.
Well, thank you. And if you would like to see samples of my writing, go to my website, SamanthaLNasset.com, where I have a spooky flash fiction, Until Pizza Do Us Part, and a villainous murder short story, All That Glitters. And if you like those stories and you want to have exclusive early access to future or to beta, or get just sneak peeks of future short stories, you can sign up to my newsletter while you're there. If you enjoy this stream and you have a good time, I would appreciate it if you would like, subscribe, ring-a-ding the bell, and you can tip me at my Ko-fi down below, especially to help me afford the party games for the holiday bash, which is coming up.
Money.
Woohoo!
Well, Cody
Also,
said.
Money.
I'm so dead. I'm so done. So full disclosure, my CPTSD was triggered something gnarly as of like Wednesday. It was so bad. I was like paralyzed for days, which is very unlike me. Highly, even when my anxiety is high, I'm typically still active and trying to get stuff done because that's how my anxiety energizes me. I rage clean and stuff like that. So I'm gotta catch up on all the things, do all the yeah. So if I seem out of sorts, that's why. 7 Central, 8 Eastern works perfectly for me, so no need to change.
Yeah, there's no need to
And
change. It's a great time.
I always cater to my internet children. Fox says I am not allowed to do Advent videos. That's fine. All right, so
like, don't worry about
these,
it.
I just want to take a moment to brag about these real quick. So my sister, not these specifically, but the children got these in their Advent houses this morning. My sister custom creates these little houses for my 3 kids and our 2 nieces. She makes 24 for our nieces because the 24th is when my family has always done Christmas. And then she does 21 for our kids because that's when Yule starts every year. So it's an Advent house to open up until the holiday, which is great. And like she labels them with like a number and a letter. Hey, this is your brother's, not yours. Okay. I told her to bring me one of her houses, and she brought me one of her brothers. The numbers are color coded, so I always know which child's is which. And they put them under their Yule tree, which we will be putting their trees up soon. Until then, they just kind of live in a big bag. But I love that my sister does that, and she like puts little things in each box. And then on like 21, they'll have a big present, and it's great. And I'm addicted to squishing these. Yeah.
Can I eat them upstairs?
Yeah. Do you want your fox back?
You can have it.
He's like, who's tagged me? What are we doing? Oh, it's a bulletin board.
It was Devasia Ann tagging Mom and Jod being live.
I have hearted it. Much appreciated, because that's what I forgot to do.
I didn't do it because I assumed you probably had, so I didn't even.
The
check.
one time, like, I 5 minutes before I'm supposed to go live, my husband comes in because he needs to talk about a house issue, and then I was like running back and forth trying to figure out the house issue, and then I sat down, and all my children just. So I appreciate the assistance. Hello and welcome to Sam's Stressed Sunday. It's not Sunday, but Monday.
Monday.
I intended to say Monday with an S, but that's just Sunday. So It didn't like come off the way I wanted it. What is everybody working on today while I get our first timer of the night going?
I actually have a list of things I wanted to do. Half of them I can't do, but that's fine.
I have an extensive list of things I need to do today.
Because half of them are like cooking and working out. I did not cook. I napped today, and working out is not happening today. And that's okay. That's also not happening. I just have a list of things to do. They range from like maybe reading a book chapter to watching videos and taking notes, things of the nature. and working on budget stuff.
Well, do what you feel you can do today.
That is the answer.
I want to go back through and redo all my Sam face timers and just have a little countdown. I forgot what they're called.
Like the clock countdown?
Yeah, like a 3, 2, 1.
Oh, like a countdown to the timer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There actually used to be a word to it, and it used to be standard for films. And the kind of like logo the logos have replaced them now. But I was watching something the other day that had like the countdown, and they said the actual name of it, and something in my brain went, "Yes, we knew that." And I was like, "We did." Eons ago.
Did we though?
I did, because of one of my drama classes.
Okay.
I tried to Google it, but it's just like film reel, like countdown. It's like, no, what is it called? You're not helping.
But
And
what's
that's like,
it called?
and then it's like area code 321 Wikipedia. Like, no, that's not what I want.
It just said, it was like, "You want the area code 321?" It's like, no. I would like that to be my area code, though. Could you
I would
imagine?
also like that.
Please give me your number. Area code first. 321.
Mine is closed because it's 313.
And now everyone knows where you live.
Yep.
And we can stalk you.
Cool.
You could actually have
That
a
was a
phone
good-
number that's 987-654-3210.
Yeah.
There's
Could you imagine? That's your phone number. People's like, I don't believe you. Like, no, call it. It's my
no
phone
one
number.
would ever forget it. If they did forget it, you could shame them.
Or also, could you imagine your phone number being the opposite? What's your phone number? 1, 2, 3,
3, 4, 5,
4,
6,
5,
7,
6, 7890.
Your area code is 012. Yeah, I live in one of the oldest parts.
Yeah, like, don't know one ask questions.
Phone
You should
started
see my social security number.
It starts with a 0.
0 0 0
0 0 0 0 0.
Would a vampire getting a social security number be in the negatives?
And would it be negative?
It was the slow backwards laugh that got me the hardest.
Just like,
So, what is everybody working on today while I get things set up? Oh, I'm in the
timer to work on.
wrong one. There it is.
Maybe some planning stuff, maybe some video editing. I have no set plans. I have lots of things I need to do, so just whatever fits the bill in the moment.
General work things, yeah. Just...
Chat, let us know what you were working. Oh, what? I'll be working on a vampire romance story of mine. I got over 900 words in just 45 minutes on Julie's stream yesterday, so let's see how much I can add in only 25. Awesome. I'm going to be hitting laundry first because I have to finish certain housework tasks before I can even dream of focusing on writing. The single Sam tier. I'm going to just one day link everybody to the video with a single man tier, and then you will all know what I am referencing.
Also playing the world's tiniest violin.
Yes. Oh, wait, it's like, this is how you play the smallest violin.
Yep. You hear that? I'm playing the world's
I know.
smallest violin.
I now want to add the Sailor, Uranus, and Neptune violin sound to all my timers. But I'm pretty sure they'd copyright me.
Probably. You're like, no, I'm a fan, I promise. Please.
I don't know. If they watch my Let's Talks, they may ban me.
This is true. They may ban me
I
too.
love it
No.
so much. That's why things infuriate me. But all right. Kelly's working on chapter 21 and putting laundry in the dryer, and RP's going to drop some D&D maps. All right. Just go ahead, count us down.
3, 2, 1.
And we're back. Sorry, I had to doing a last minute scramble to get the socks and everything that fell on the floor while I was pulling out the bigger laundry.
That was me this morning. So I washed all my clothes, which is a lot of clothes. So I'm struggle busting up the steps as all my clothes are falling over, and I'm like, no, it's too early.
My poor children. Normally, we do laundry on Fridays, or if their hamper gets full, which their hamper like never gets full because they each have a hamper and they just don't go through enough clothes in a week to fill those fucking huge things that we got. Well, we hadn't actually done laundry since Thanksgiving because like it was Thanksgiving weekend, so we were just being lazy and enjoying ourselves. And then last weekend we had the youngest birthday party, so we just didn't think about it until Sunday night, which was last night. And my oldest is like, "Hey, Mom," and I'm like, "We didn't do laundry, did we?" And he goes, "No, and I'm almost out of pants." Normally,
Pants.
normally their laundry is like a load or half, like somewhere between 3/4 to a full load. I needed to do 2 loads for him, and I was like, "My damn boy, what did you do that your siblings did not? Because they still fit 1 load." So
That was me. I was like, why do I have so many clothes? Normally I could do like 1 load. Why am I doing 2?
But-
Bull crap.
they're in charge of putting their clothes away. Normally they wash them too, but I stayed up last night to make sure that all their clothes were washed, so they had good clothes for school this week.
Good.
So how did everybody do that sprint? I am almost done sorting mine and Chris's clothes because I also washed our clothes today.
I am doing the both mentally exhausting and also mentally kind of boring task of just formatting things and making things look pretty and doing some form of math to figure out how long until this loan's paid off. So I could be like, this date I will be debt free or close to it.
So. One step closer. One step closer.
Yeah, so that's just where it's just one of those things where it's like, and then there's some spelling errors, some things that are not capitalized. So I'm just like going through my budget sheet and just like to add, periods at the end of things, the boring stuff that past me forgot.
That my children finished things on my to-do list.
I worked on my planner and was very cold.
Oh no.
That's fair.
My mom likes to, we have a wood burning stove, and so Mom likes to use it in the wintertime because that's, when you would use it. And I have to close my door when I live stream because she's old and her TV is really loud. So there's no heat coming in here. It's very, very chilly.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And so hi and welcome to those who came during the sprint.
Hello.
I made mulling spices during the sprint. Nice. 145 words. Sweet. Got most of the outline of the map done. Awesome. I need to set our break timer.
You should.
I was setting up the poll though, so I was still being productive for the stream. But like on my task list, I have like my brain will catch up. I have like kid 1 laundry put away, kid 2 fit. And this is technically task for the kids, but it's there to remind me to check in with them to make sure that it gets done. Because otherwise, sometimes they just get distracted partway through. And it's not that it's not that they're not doing it on purpose. They're just, we've all been there, I'm sure.
Some more than others.
I only had the energy to move the laundry over to the dryer. No writing was done. I hate being injured enough that walking is a problem. But you got it in the dryer, which is a very important task because you don't want your laundry to smell or to have to do a rinse cycle in the morning because you realized at 3 a.m. you didn't switch the laundry and your ass is not getting out from under those dogs.
Or my roommate's sister, who literally will rewash the same clothes for a month straight because she just keeps forgetting that it's in there. And it's like, I have laundry in here. I'm gonna wash it.
Those clothes are no good no more.
Yeah, no,
That
they were not. No.
seems excessive.
I think it was for like a week because she just forgot they were in there. And every time she'd do laundry, she's like, "Oh, I might as well wash these." And she'd leave, forget about them, come back.
A
be like,
week I could
laundry."
understand depending on the week because I've had some weeks. Just a month though.
Yeah,
I think that's where my line goes.
I think it was like a week, but it's something to that effect of like literally she just washed the same clothes for like a week straight.
Yes. We're here
BT
for
me
budgeting.
both. I'm trying to figure out how to automate everything because I'm lazy. But I'm also not lazy because I'm trying to figure out how to automate everything.
I did all of my laundry yesterday. 2 loads, folded, put away.
Hi gods, I wish my laundry basket's right here. Like these are my clothes. These are clean.
So, technically, our laundry baskets are these giant trash cans. Or at least these are mine and Chris's laundry bins. These used to be the kids' laundry bins, but then we got them these really because they were on sale and they happened to come in 3 colors. And they were these really, no, they came in 4 colors. So they had an extra option. But there was pink, teal, and then black and white. And I knew that it was good. And so they're the big ones and they have a handle and they've got wheels. And I was like, this is perfect. And so during laundry day, you'll just hear thunk, 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 thunk as the children are wheeling.
That's me. Mine has wheels.
Oh, I think we've had those hampers for about a year, maybe 2. When we first got the hampers, I desperately always tried to make sure I helped my youngest because it was as big as her.
Yeah.
And she's bigger than the hamper now, at least taller.
I used to be that person that would just, get the clothes out of the dryer, leave them in a basket, wear them out of the basket, put them in a dirty clothes basket. Clothes never got folded and put away.
That's what we did for the last 2 weeks. I went to go put the clothes away and realized I couldn't put the clothes away because they were all in the dirty hamper. So they needed to be washed. And I was like, help.
That was for a long time.
Sometimes I will
Don't feel like going to the doctor tomorrow buck naked because my clothes are still wet. That's also fair.
Yeah. I also sometimes do it at night where it's like, okay, I cannot go to bed until at least 1 load of laundry's done because then I can have clothes for work. And if I last night I did 2, so I just swapped the washer to the dryer on the last load. And I went to my roommate. I'm like, I'm gonna go get those tomorrow morning. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. She's like, okay, that's cool. They'll be there. Thanks. So that's also the other thing I'll do is sometimes if it's 1 or 2 loads.
Welcome to Wash Your Clothes Monday with Let's Talk Laundry.
Yep. Where then I'll just be like, whatever, the last load. If I get that to the dryer,
Also,
it's like, okay, cool, I can go to bed.
It never fails. These are not my socks. These are not Chris's socks. So when I'm done putting my laundry away, I will call the children and I will be like, it is sock retrieval time. If you do not claim your sock, they are going in a bag that will be strictly reserved for when your cousins come over and need socks. And when the smallest of them outgrows them, they're just into the trash because half of these don't have a match anyway.
I also get small children's socks sometimes, and I'll be putting my clothes away. I'm like, this is not my sock. Tromps downstairs. Are you missing a sock? And they're like, oh, yes. Here's your sock.
At first, I was like, but how? And then I remembered.
3 children, and they're super tiny too, because they're one of them is turning 3 this year. One is still baby.
Tiny socks.
Yeah, so it's it's very easy for it to be slipped, to be left in the dryer. I'll pull out, and be like, huh, I don't have this tiny of feet.
I also find that socks are the things that as someone with a teenager in the house, those are the things that get left in the middle of the floor, and you just pick them up and throw them in the washer.
Yeah,
and so they just get mixed in with whoever's doing the laundry the next time.
100%. That's how those socks got.
Oh my god, yeah.
I recognize a couple of them. I remember. It's not a mystery.
Yeah, luckily,
I remember picking those up and going, throwing them in the dirty laundry.
Yeah.
Because what's the alternative? Going up the stairs to put the. First of all, I got to figure out whose sock is whose. That's not gonna happen.
That's too much work.
If
That's
it's
too much about.
if it's not super pastel or punching me in the face with its femininity, then I don't know which child the sock belongs to. So
That's a detective work I'm not doing.
and even then, if there's a flamingo on it, it's still a 50-50.
Oh boy.
My youngest, when we were asking what she wanted for presents, and she's like, well, people always get me girl stuff, and I'd be okay with some boy stuff. And I'm like, well, first off, whatever you own is just your stuff. So, but I understand the noticing of getting more or what did I tell her? More girl targeted things than boy targeted. And I'm like, what kind of boy targeted things would you like? And she's like, well, I can have a skateboard. And I'm like, yeah, you can. Anything else? And my sister, for her birthday, my sister got her a Wonder Woman skateboard, and she just lost her tiny mind. And we had taken her to the to Walmart to pick out the pads and stuff, because my mom wanted to make sure that she had the safety gear before she tried the skateboard. And when we walked in, we were letting her pick them out, and she got these black pads with these very bright pink highlights. And the helmet that she picked out is this adorable cat helmet that's like in bright pinks and blues. And I'm just sitting here like, this is why. You have to just tell us exactly what you want, because we know what you like. And this is what you like. So
Not that she needs it, but I approve. I approve of everything.
I think she just wants more like Minecraft, and I think she wants more things of a specific fandom that she sees are more assigned to the boys' toy aisle, but she doesn't know how to like express that per se. So we're working through it.
Good.
But hey yo, Emmy, how you doing? Long time.
Oh, I forgot there's a new poll up.
There's an Emmy. I haven't seen Emmy in forever.
It's been so long. What you been up to?
Working.
Dying. How are your migraines going, if I may ask?
Working, dying, mood. Just say.
She's a working girl now. She can't hang out on the internet.
Finally have a day off and can write. Aw, yeah. Well, we've got 2 more sprints, so you've come to the right place. I'll be doing laundry. Depending on how some of my laundry smells, you can see me judging it heavily.
Oh, I love a good smell test.
Sorry, I'm very cold.
You're fine. Yeah, no, one of my leggings, I thought it I'm like, do you smell weird? No? Yes? Maybe? And I just sat there going back and forth and like, no, you smell fine.
Yeah, so, I've done that multiple times with articles of clothing where I'm like, are you clean or not? I still can't tell.
Even if it's clean, some smells just linger, and it's going back in with some baking soda.
Yeah, it's like sometimes I'm like, I still can't tell. I'm sure you're fine. Oh, that wasn't. Yeah, just
there it is. My grades have been good since I got new glasses and stopped taking some meds that were causing them. Well, I'm very happy for you that that's good. Were not a permanent thing.
Yay!
I feel that I had a show in rehearsals Monday night, so I missed Mondays for a while. Well, we welcome you back.
Welcome back. I'm not used to this new setup, so there's a shadow on my desk that I thought was a lot of dirt. So I'm like, what are you? It's the shadow from my mic. Like, what are... Oh, never mind.
I've been slowly trying to organize the holiday bash, and I'm like, what days work for everybody? And everybody's like trying to figure out what Monday works, and I'm like, no, you don't need a Monday. Any day. Tuesday. Thursday.
Any day.
Any day after the 19th.
I'm good any day. The
Oh.
26th works best because I have the day. Actually, 26th would not work best because I have the day off. Any day, actually. Friday would be best because I don't work the next day, but yeah. 6 of one, half dozen the other.
It's okay. I bullied Chris into giving me his best days, and now I'm using those.
Just every time he comes home, you tackle him. What are your best days?
I
And like it's I also imagine you like he's sleeping there and you're sitting on his chest like a cat waiting for him to wake up like this close from his face. Like, what are your best days?
If I have to question whether the laundry is clean or not, I assume it's dirty. See, I get smell auras, so
Yeah.
I have to figure out if it's the laundry or if it's just me.
Yeah. And then sometimes like I'll smell something or I'm just like, you smell pretty neutral. And then so like I'll smell a part that like, you know, if you've worn it for a while, it's gonna get stinky. You're just like, you still smell neutral. I'm assuming you're clean. Okay, goodbye. You don't smell bad. Can I wear you in public and no one would know you're dirty? Yes. Okay.
Where the any day? What you mean the any day? I asked you for days. You gave me days. It's not any day now. It's which of these 4 days works for you. Gotta narrow it down. I have my regulars are too flexible sometimes. Need all the sprints. I want to write 2 chapters over the next 2 days because I don't have a lot of time. Well, vote for the longest sprints. We might lose the Jess, but I'll be here.
I am like 50-50 still, so whether I'll be here. It has been a day. It's actually been a week.
It's been a month.
Yeah.
It's been a life, y'all.
No, it was
Yeah.
good until 16, and then that's when my migraine started. And ever since then, it's been
Yeah.
depends
It was
on
good
the
until
year.
like high school. Hey, then the depression and the anxiety, and you know, just,
I
we're not
concur.
gonna talk about it.
But I did set us a timer, right? I just
Yes.
want to make
Fine.
sure.
Yes,
I don't
I
know.
remember you specifically saying you need. To
I
set
did,
the
yes,
timer.
2 minutes. Yeah, but sometimes I pull it up and I don't hit play. So.
I've done that. I'll be like, oh man, I'm trying to do a thing.
Oh, but
Ooh.
wait a sec. I can just use the poll to gauge because it tells me how long ago I made it.
That also reminds me. So I got these smart plugs because I have ADHD and other neurodivergencies. So I use technology to bully me into doing things I have to do, like going to bed on time. So I have smart plugs that everything's plugged into. So at a specific time, 1 a.m., like 1:05, everything shuts off. It just turns it all off. So it's like, all right, cool. And then I also have my overhead lights set to turn on at 6 a.m., which is when my alarm goes off to help me get up. And then turn back off like at 8:10 because I should be out of the house by then. And then turn back on like at 5 p.m. because that's when I come home. I have parental controls on
Important
everything.
side conversation with husband.
That's fine. I'm just talking about my timers, and I love them. I really do. I have
Cody set up
timers-
his house to bully him to get him to
I
do
do.
stuff.
I have everything set up. I have parental controls on everything. It's like everything has a timer. Any
I'm proud
distraction
to
has a
say
timer.
that I told him about the parental controls on things.
She has. Yes.
Because we were talking about what it was the Switch.
It was the Switch, and I was
and
like, man, I
like,
wish there was
yeah.
a way for me to block it. You're like, there's a
There
parental
is.
control you can do
I
that.
was like, I do it to my children. And
"Well,
the Switch
I don't-
warns them too. And let me
Yeah,
tell
oh,
you,
it's so nice.
sometimes the anxiety spike that I see in my children in my children when they're trying to beat a level and they see that little thing go ding to let them know that it's 5 minutes. So they're like, Mom, I can't beat it in 5 minutes. I'm like, would you like some extra time? And they're like,
'Cause
please.
Here's the thing,
I'm
because
like,
it gives you
okay.
a 5 minute, and then it goes every minute, 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes. So I was
Yes.
I was in a Pokemon battle, and
It
I was like,
needs you to
I have
know.
3 minutes to end this fight. I gotta go.
But the screen to disable the parental controls for the moment, because that's what I'll do.
Yeah.
Is if till they finish the level, I'll disable the parental controls and then I'll turn them back on when they're done. And they're really good because we have this arrangement. They're really good about letting me know when they're done because
Yeah.
they know if they take advantage of it, I am ruthless and
Yes.
I will stop being flexible. But it like has a little 2-bit Mario who
Yeah.
runs across the stream. He goes, "Doot, doot, 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 doot."
Yeah, it's
And I'm like,
so
this
cute.
is amazing.
I love this. The parental controls app for the Nintendo Switch are so cute. I love them. And I also like that it's like a big Bowser and like a baby Bowser too, because it's for children. And I just use it for me because there's no one else here. I'm like, this is so cute. I enjoy this. Sometimes bright lights and cute noises is all it takes for me to use something. I'm a sucker for good packaging. Gotta get a cute UI.
I'm getting a timer.
Yeah, no, I have parental. So every distraction app on my phone has a half-hour timer. Every social media has a half-hour timer. Everything also connected to my Alexa, which is on. Nope, you shut up. Which is on a different outlet, so it can be on all the time. So it can be like, Alexa,
Are
turn
you
the switch
having
off.
an issue, dear? You sound like a pterodactyl. Oh, you need help with Duo? Okay, give mommy a second to set up the timer.
Yeah, so it's
Oh,
smart home stuff.
Bum, 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 bum,
Also, I
bum,
think the
bum,
timers are
bum,
currently on like this because they're plugs that you plug into an outlet.
you were just
download an app.
expressing your grief. You don't need
I
help.
think they are on Amazon sale right now. I will double check.
My child's embracing her pterodactyl ways.
Okay. Oh, they are on sale.
Embrace them over there, away from my head. Thank you.
So they're normally $40. They're currently on sale for $20, and it is 2 of them, and they're delightful.
You good over there?
No.
Okay. You had an expression on your face that's concerning.
I'm like, no. You're like, okay, cool, and just keep going.
Your face said otherwise. I just want to make sure.
Look, Jess, I already know you're not okay, and there's nothing I can do for you. So well, I could at least help that one, maybe.
I was answering a text message because in the middle of the last conversation, I got like 15 text messages from Kate, so I was replying back. Because it's almost grandma's bedtime, so hers, not mine. She's even
There's
worse than
2
I am.
grandmas here.
We are
Wait, is she-
very
okay,
old and we
Hold
like
on.
sleep.
So she grandma, and you're just like cool aunt past her prime.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that what we're going?
I love myself a good nap. I took a nap today. It was great. I loved it. I had anxiety because I was like, I'm gonna sleep through the stream, and I'm gonna be so mad.
I don't believe good naps exist anymore because every time I try, they just fuck me up worse than my migraines. So, Cody, would you like to count us down?
Okay, cool. So everybody ready? Hold on to your butts. We're gonna go in a 3, a 2, a 1. Go.
And we're back.
Are we though?
So cozy.
I had to remember which tab the StreamYard was on because I had like 13 open. Like, no, which one are you on? No.
That's fair.
We're on this.
I'm watching videos on the desktop while I was doing laundry. The children came and took their soccer clock.
Good.
I'm just sitting here trying to keep warm.
I put most of everything away, matched the socks that have mates, and am now putting shirts on hangers. The second sprint results just finally popped up. Why? But yes, how did everybody do that sprint while I make the thing for the final sprint? The poll for the final sprint.
I am going to punch something in the face because I'm trying to do this whole budget thing. And like how I'm trying to do it is both easy but mildly complicated because then like halfway through I'm like, ooh, I'll change this one thing. It's like I have to change it on every single sheet now. Like I'm just like curse my need for consistency.
We all relate.
I answered Kate back and talked to her for a minute and then got some cookies and then got a blanket.
Okay.
Very productive.
Hey, it's the end of your night. It is very productive. 289 words. Oh, yeah. Late put here. Well, we welcome you. I left off the 35 minutes to spare just the possibility of the extra 5 minutes. I was like, why did I do that? Right.
Yeah.
I said, hello to people saying hi. Finish the map of the continent. Oh, yeah. I brought my balcony furniture inside because my apartment's fixing the balcony. Fair. 221 words. Oh, yeah. I also got to check mark one of my children finally finished their Duolingo. So now all of the children's homework is done. Woohoo!
Yay.
Also, if anybody
Yippee!
sees Barrett, let him know. I'm hunting him.
Oh no, what do you do?
Lazily, but he hasn't gotten back to my Instagram DMs yet.
Oh, Barrett, you better.
That's fine. I know he's got stuff going on.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, putting the word out there. I really just need him to confirm the Monday for me, but I can't move on with my life or check mark things until it does.
I can't put a check mark on here until he
I
has
can't check mark it. I can't check mark it. I can't post my December schedule. I'm a mess.
I'm not gonna make it.
The 10th, I will be participating in a flash fiction thing.
Oh.
Hold on. I knew who with. I was like, my brain goes with people. Yes, with people. Which people?
Yes, brain. Good brain. Now who?
I don't want to say the wrong people. But it's being a butt. But I think it's with Natalie and Mia. Because they do a flash fiction thing. Yes,
Natalie and Chandra.
Chandra, thank you. With Natalie and Chandra.
I've been debating looking up like flash fiction prompts and
They're
like
doing a 12-hour live stream. That's what it is.
Ooh. I'm debating looking up like flash fiction prompts and like once every 2 weeks just doing them like free for all style. Not to like practice for free for all, which is kind of practicing for free for all, but like just for my own sake. Just being like, okay, cool. Just every 2 weeks or so, try to pump out a flash fiction?
I was whining to Fox after the flash fiction about how I was like, I had to write it up until the end because I didn't like the things. And he's like, you still wrote and deleted so much for the time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I mean, if you look at it that way.
you did. You wrote so much and deleted so much.
There were 600 words that needed to die. They were not getting across what I wanted to do. I brought my balcony. Look, okay, you weren't there, Jess, or were you? I don't remember,
I
but
was
look.
there.
She was there. She was our 5-minute timer, like our 5-minute alarm.
I was speaking to you through the speakers.
Yeah.
Like, you just don't understand.
And every time she said 5 minutes,
I
left, I said,
was-
thank you, 5.
I was about to trap myself into a free-for-all. And I did not want to. I did not want to write a free-for-all with all these boring melee weapons. Audra brought her balcony furniture inside because the apartment's fixing the balcony.
Ooh, nice.
21 words. Oh yeah. Isn't he at Sector 8 or Sector 6 right now? Well, he needs to get back from Midgar. Get some writing practice in. Yes.
Yes.
Because
Because I have switched over to mainly 2D art, so I haven't written nothing before the free-for-all since the last free-for-all, so it's just like, you need to just write something real short sometimes. And I like the time constraint. I don't know, I just like, it feels nice. It makes me have to make the snappy decisions and be like, all right, cool, this is just what we're doing.
You're not allowed to like
Procrastinate or sit there and
you
just go,
can't procrastinate or be indecisive. You just have to
you
have
just
to
got
do
to go.
things in the moment.
Which for me is a good thing to learn, especially when you're drawing. Sometimes you just gotta go. You can't sit there and go, just wait for it to be perfect. You gotta go.
It was also pointed out to me that it's the contrast between the three of us is highly entertaining if you go to the first sprint before any of us know what we're doing. Because I was like, man, I was so lost. I was trying to figure it out. And then it's like, and then I was like, but Matt's face though, is he just like regrets life and everything? Cody's in a panic. And Fox is like, yeah, like Matt's face was great. And then Cody was panicking. And then you're just there drinking tea. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, me and Matt are stressed. And Sam's just sitting there.
I was thinking.
Having the best time.
Yeah. Just like wilded out. Well, me and Matt are just like, what are we doing? Why did we sign up for this? Why did we say yes to everything?
It is what it is, but
Yeah,
I went back and it was quite entertaining. Yes.
It's a fun stream.
If nothing else, I highly recommend everybody just goes and watches our faces throughout that whole ass thing because
like every so often like I'll look over and I'll just catch the moments where Sam's jamming to music and Matt looks either contemplative or freaking out. It's only one of the two.
I couldn't jam as hard as I normally would because it required deeper thinking powers than I wanted to use.
So it's like Sam looks pretty like, somewhat normal. Matt's slightly panicked, and I'm just like, okay, cool. Okay, good. It's panic ensuing.
I may have fallen asleep during the first sprint. I did a lot of laundry. Just got ready for bed. Cody.
I'm working on a budget and hating my life.
He improved something and then now realized he's got to go back and put this improvement in all his other things. So he's upset at this.
I hate how I need to have everything consistent and formatted right.
Yes. And then we were just talking about the flash fiction free-for-all that we had last Monday, which was a blast. And our prompt that chat voted on, because chat secretly hates us and not so secretly likes to watch us be tortured.
I will not lie. I have thought of at least 3 or 4 like short stories since that prompt.
I have not. It is pushed so far from my mind.
I wish. I've had it be like a goof, a fairy tale, like kid story, one where like a little girl goes on an adventure and her friends like
the genre. so the genre was fantasy. The concept was everybody thinks they're the real hero until it's too late. The setting was nighttime. The object that you had to include in the flash fiction is the Glimmerfang, a sword made from pixie and unicorn bones forged in the blood fires of the Candlewood Forest. And during the first sprint, you just see all three of our versions of the fuck do I do with this?
Yeah. We okay, we go from the fuck do I do? Okay, I kind of have a game plan. The game plan's fucked. What do I do with this?
I need to just go back and see how long it took for each of us to like start, because
I just went.
How long were
with
you
first
staring
idea.
at the screen before you started to type?
yeah, how long was I sipping my tea?
And then I remembered I had a Pinterest board full of knights. Because I'm like, okay, he's gonna be in purple. I have a Pinterest board, Pinterest knights. It's just like, oh my god, you're actually useful. Holy shit! And not just a collection of menagerie bullshit that I keep everywhere.
I was so salty during that competition because I was like, every time I thought I was going somewhere I wanted to, then I realized what I would then do with the next plot beat and said, fuck it, and just deleted paragraphs.
I was upset because at the very end, in the moment I hit the twist at the end, I was like, I have such a better idea. I have 5 minutes. I can't do it. No. So I'm gonna start trying to outline a little bit before, what do I kind of want my things to do. Just a little quick 5 minutes, nothing crazy. That way I have a better idea.
The first time, chat was very interested in maybe doing future flash fiction, like writing their own during the free for all. That time, though, everyone was like, no. And I was like,
Yeah, it's the first time everyone's like, oh, I wrote my own. I did this. The second one, everyone's like, nah, bruh. Y'all.
They're like, enjoy your hell.
Yeah, you guys can suffer while we watch and eat popcorn.
It's fine, though.
I did have popcorn.
Yeah. The end results were good. So we pulled it off in our own ways.
And it's also sometimes it's so weird to think we wrote all of those in an hour with very little editing.
I did no editing. Only deleting.
I did a lot of spell check. It was just a lot of spell check.
Which contrasts greatly to the first flash fiction free for all, where I spent the last 15 or 20 minutes doing a reread and revising some parts. Yeah. And then that one I was typing to the last second.
Yeah. And it was just there's so many. It's so interesting how when you can be like, all right, cool, I'm pretty confident. The next one you're like, everything's falling apart.
I was like, this is taking me back to when I used to enter the New York City Midnight, and they'd be like, crime caper, and I'm like, I don't know how to write a crime caper. So
why not?
Nope. Still nope.
Mysteries are not my writing.
Mysteries are not the same as a crime caper.
Crime capers are not my writing forte.
Crime capers are the mystery told from the perpetrator's point of view.
Oh.
They're heist stories and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well then. Maybe? No. Probably still not. Fox is just recording all this. He's like, okay, so next time, crime caper. All of them crime capers.
Fox, for the love of God, no. He said I can make you write a crime caper. This is within my power. Why would you do this to me?
The problem is he just has to appeal to chat enough. That's the issue.
That's the issue.
Yes,
chat, depending on who's in chat at the time, it's the crime caper. Nothing else would have a chance.
Nothing, no.
And I wouldn't know until everyone else knows, because I don't look at the prompts ahead of time. All I do is look at what they're labeled 1, 2, 3, or 4, so I can set them up.
All I have to do is make them very, very specific enough. The one's way too vague for a chat to be like the specific one. Like, no, chat, why? Why do you hate us?
I don't want to be a crime novelist. We're not going to turn me into one. Nicole uses Pinterest for a lot of things. That's 100%.
Oh my god, I did not understand the power of Pinterest until I downloaded it and tried it for the first time, and immediately texted Sam probably half hour later. Like, Sam, I've already made a mistake. I already have too many pins. I already have to like start narrowing these bitches down. Like,
I made a Pinterest account. I told it some things I like. It keeps telling me I have good taste. I'm like, I haven't done anything. It's like, Sam, you have good taste. Here are some things that you might like. And I'm like, how do you know my taste, Pinterest? Stop trying to gaslight me into having a relationship with you.
could try to gaslight gatekeeping girl boss me. It's not gonna work. No,
What if it does work?
well,
I'm too lazy for that to work. Only actual people's flattery matters here.
that's funny. It's like, you have great taste. You're like, how?
I'm a Virgo. Please give me a detailed analysis of
Yes.
the taste you say I have.
Yes, please do.
I need to know why.
Yeah, I would love it in a flash fiction format, specifically with this genre.
My friends be like, "Oh, I liked the story. It was good." I go, "How?"
Please explain.
Explain. Tell me which parts were you enjoyed the most.
Which parts was the parts that parted?
Yes.
Which parts were parting for you? I need to know.
I'm not good at writing any sort of crime fiction. I do not trust myself to write from the perp's POV. I've written 2, I think. One will not see the light of day. I just don't like it. And the other one is, I would not label it a crime caper anymore. It's more drama.
See,
But it was a crime caper in its original.
It's in its original life, it was a crime caper.
Fox said you don't have great taste and sent me a smiley. Fuck you, sir. I have good taste.
According to
My taste is
Pinterest,
just
I have
vastly
great
different
taste.
than yours. Also vastly different than my child's. But
Why you do the things that you do? I'm allergic.
I will also admit, though, I'm potentially too flexible in my taste or how I perceive things. Therefore, I don't really understand what looks bad sometimes. I just know what I like and what I don't like.
I am influenced by the wind. Don't trust me.
That's fair.
I am easily influenced. I like to be like, I'm not easily influenced, but sometimes I'm like, I'm very easily. It depends on the situation. I'm very easily influenced.
Our next timer is going to have the theme of a fantasy thing. It doesn't truly exist where I am. Snow.
It does not exist here currently, thank the gods.
Are we ready to go into our final sprint? Because my break
Yes.
timer says we are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you want to alternate?
Why do
countdowns,
you look
Beth?
so concerned? Jess, yes. Why do you look so concerned?
Oh, I don't know. I was looking at other things.
She was ignoring me.
I was.
Damn.
She's just
It's-
done with me now.
Look, my bedtime was 6 minutes ago, and so my brain
We're
had
just-
shut down for the evening.
We're going to come back and there's not going to be a Jess. It's okay.
It's just gonna be me and Sam.
You can leave the fancy chair up, though. It's just me.
just leave. It's just an empty chair.
Julie has this same chair. She bought it first, and I said, "Please tell me what chair that is so I can have one." And then it got lost in the mail. And when I contacted the place I bought it from to tell them it got lost in the mail, they were like, "It's cool. We'll just send you a new one." And instead of sending one new one, they sent 2 new one. And then there's still the third one is still out in the world somewhere, so it may show up someday too.
So
knows?
Stig and I either have to death match for the extra chair, or the third one will pop up, and
Then you both get the chair.
Just go to the estate.
I could go to the state. Hold on. Let me go.
To add it to the will. Stieg and Sam must deathmatch for this chair.
That's a very lovely estate you have there.
It is.
But
That is
we
very
can't
lovely.
we can't see you in the estate.
I
Yes.
forget how she does it. Oh, here we go.
There you go.
I'm in the state now. So
Lovely. Oh my god, Jess, I love what you did with the place.
Where'd the books go though? I'm concerned.
Did you get rid of them? What happened?
I'm at Devacia's house.
Oh. All right, I will count us down. 3, 2, 1, go. And how did everybody do for that final sprint?
I did pretty good. I decided not to have 5,000 copies of the budget and just made 2 copies just for January and February. And I have the rest set up so I can just copy and paste, save myself a whole crap ton of work.
Nice. I realized I was hungry and I hadn't eaten dinner, so I made myself food and then finished my laundry.
I was contemplating getting ice cream when the sprint started, or when the sprint started, and then when I got back to it, I was like, "Oh man, I might go get ice cream." How much time is left? 30 seconds. Not doing that.
I got ready for bed. That's what I did. I did my skincare, put on some jammies, brushed my teeth, took my medicine, took my blood pressure, all that fun stuff.
Nice.
Noise.
We support responsible bedtime routines. My oldest came in and he was like, "Mom, it's bath time." I'm like, when the stream is over, I know we go a little late on Mondays. He's all like, that's the biggest sigh ever.
Fine.
But mother, I wish to begin my bedtime routines.
But mother, the bedtime routine.
It's fine. They'll be fine.
But mother, the ragoon. The ragoon, mother. I think about that way too often.
Helping a friend finish her last school project for the semester. Almost said the semester.
He's a
Nice.
mummy Esther.
Mommy is
54 new words. Awesome. I was also watching Cinema Therapy Therapist Reacts to Up and Grief. So
Oh my Lanta.
I can't watch it anywhere near my husband, so
I love cinema therapy so much.
as do I. Which
I
is why I
love-
was excited.
Wait, is it a new episode that just came out?
Yeah,
it an
Up
older
came out today.
Oh no, that one's gonna.
the therapist guy from that. He has his own channel.
Yes.
Yep, Mending Light.
Yeah. I like watching his deep dives on Buffy the Vampire Slayer when I'm bored.
I need to go watch that. I don't watch their individual channels yet.
Yeah.
I just watch the Cinema Therapy, but now I must.
Same.
I knew about cinema therapy from you, and then one day they recommended me a
Jonathan Decker, I think his name is.
Yep,
Breaking
Jonathan Decker and Alan C.
down-
Wright.
breaking down selfless love on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. There was another one too. I've watched a few of them. I don't remember what the first one was, but I was like, I recognize that guy's face. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, must watch.
I like their episodes on Twilight.
They recently did one on the first Black Panther, and
Ooh.
I think it was Villain Therapy.
Yeah, it's was Killmonger right? I like that they do
I really enjoyed it.
I like that they also do like the psychology of the villain as well as the psychology of the hero.
Yes.
That's why it's like, here's the villain's point of view. Because a lot of people avoid that.
I particularly enjoyed how much Alan fanboyed over Killmonger. I was like, me too.
Bruh, same.
Their guest did too, but I am blanking on their guest.
I haven't seen that episode yet, so couldn't I tell you?
I ate dinner, made hot chocolate, and edited my manuscript for the first time in months. Been busy with my master's program, which ends on Sunday. Well, congratulations on being able to work on your stuff, and congratulations on finishing your master's program Sunday.
Yay. It's exciting. Super exciting.
I was going to say something, and it left my brain. I can't remember what it was. Oh, I also enjoyed that there was one episode where the therapist was like, by the way, I'm not short. I'm 6'1".
Yeah.
Alan is just a monster.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, here I was. He's like, most people meet us and they think that I'm like 5'8" or 5'7". No, I'm 6'1".
Yeah.
I'm just beside this behemoth.
Yeah.
He's like 6'5" or something like that. And I was like, whoa, okay, yeah, he's right. I definitely thought he was shorter because of
Yeah.
his co-star.
I also love the therapists react to your name and a silent voice. I like when they react to the anime stuffs because it's different.
Their Ghibli-thon is good
Yeah.
because they've recently discovered Ghibli because their audience had a big enough demand for it.
And also their episode
How's
on
your
Michaels
brothers?
versus the Machines made me go watch Michaels versus the Machines, and it's really funny. Like, I don't think I've
still
laughed
haven't watched
so
them,
loud.
but I should.
It's so loud.
All right, but we should wrap it up.
Yes.
The peoples has had their chance to let us know how they did for their final sprint.
I need to rewatch those episodes.
Say your byes.
Oh, hello.
Preferably
hi,
your
everybody.
outros, but I know some of you.
Hello, hi. I am a Nerf Cody. This is my bear. His name's Barrington. Not really. I don't remember what I named him. He's my emotional support bear because I've been having a bad day, and that's me. Goodbye.
Fair enough. I have been Jess in pajamas. I was reading, writing, book, and planner related content on my channel, and I'm doing Advent. So if you want to come hang out and see a video from me every day for the next 19 days, that's where you can find me. That's all I got.
And I'm Writing Mom Samantha on Nasset. This is my channel where I talk about writer things, parent things, and writer parent things. I also host live streams like this. I will have 2 more write-ins in the year of 2022, and then we will be having the holiday bash. Dates still to be agreed upon. If you would like a sample of my writing, go to my website, samanthaalnasset.com, where I have a spooky flash fiction and a villainous for murder short story up there, completely and totally free to read. And if you decide that you enjoy my narrative styles and are interested in more of my stories, you can sign up to my newsletter while you're there. If you liked this and you would like to join us on future endeavors, you can like the stream, subscribe, ring-a-ding that bell, and if you would like to tip me my Ko-fi something is down below.
Give Sam the money.
Thank you, everyone who is here live. Thank you, everybody who watches it on the replay. And we will catch you all next time. Bye.
Bye.